Okay, so welcome to today's flexibility session. The flexibility we're going to work on is for the entire lower half of the body. So working from the hips downwards, stretching through the hamstrings. So if you're feeling a little tight, a little bit restricted through your movement, we're going to be doing quite a bit of twisting. And often these are the hardest stretches you can do. For a lot of people, the areas down the kind of side of the back are quite hard to stretch. So we have to get in specific positions in order to get to those areas. So we're going to start on our mat. Now you might need a cushion or a block to sit on if it starts to get really uncomfortable. So have a block or cushion standby just in case you need it. And if you position with your legs in a V shape, about shoulder width apart, we're going to go through a sequence of movements. We're going to break them down, do one at a time, and then we're going to put them all together. I'm just going to flow from one stretch straight to the other. So if we go into our V shape and lift our spine, just lengthen so you can imagine a piece of string from the top of your head, and that's pulling your spine up to the ceiling, just giving you a bit of length. Now, with this V shape, you may struggle to keep the legs straight. So if you do need to bend your knees, just feel free, whatever helps. And then we're going to begin by taking our hands down to this right leg, place our hands down on the floor. We're going to breathe in to lift that spine. We're going to exhale, and we're going to dive like we're going to go into a spine stretch. We're going to slide the hands forward, drop the head down, and breathe out, and just reach as far as possible. And you're going to start to feel hamstrings. You might feel a bit of stretch through the calves. Again, depending on which area is tighter, you might feel them both. And you're just going to hold for about 10 seconds. Let the head drop. Keep the hands nice and flat on the floor. And if it's getting really uncomfortable, just soften the knees. If you can keep the legs straight, that's great, because that will hit the hamstrings. And then we just need to slide the hands back and straighten back up. So we're going to go back again. We're going to do each leg 3 times. So we're going to breathe in, hands flat. Exhale, slide, head down. Might be able to go a little bit further on the second one. Hold 10 seconds. Come back up. And then breathe in, lift the spine. Hands flat, breathe out, stretch forward. Head down, reach. 10-second hold. Again, try and keep the palms pressed into the floor, just to allow you to hold that position. And then return. That's going to change legs now. So let's breathe in. Let's change that left leg, hands down. Exhale, slide, drop the head. 10 seconds. And return. Breathe in, come on. Exhale. Reach. 10 seconds. And then we come up. One more on this left leg. Breathe in. Head down. Draw the navel into the spine. Slide the hands. And just see if those hands can go any further forward. 10-second hold, and then we come up. So bring your hands behind, bring your hands by your side, bring the feet in. Breathe out, drop the knees down to the floor, keeping the feet together. Just working down the inside of the thighs. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, push down. Inhale up, let's go a third time. Exhale, push down. And then return. So from here, third movement, we're going to take the right leg, straighten that leg. Going to bring the left leg over, tuck it in nice and close. And then we're going to bring the right arm over. Now, you want to place this arm roughly about 90 degrees on top of the knee. Now, If you struggle to reach, stretch the arm forward, and then we hold. Going to take this left arm, place it behind. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to turn. We're turning through the hips and through the spine. And you're turning, and I want you just to try and look behind that left shoulder. Press the hand firmly into the floor. Make sure the hand is close to you, close to your back, and we turn. You've got to make sure that this left foot is flat, and we're turning, we're holding 10 seconds. Keep the arm there on the knee, push down with the hand. That allows you to stretch round, and we're just working through this side area of the back that's quite hard to stretch. So after 10 seconds, we're going to come round, we're going to face forward, we're going to change legs. So let's take the left leg forward, bring the right leg over, keep the foot in close. We're then ready to bring the left arm on the knee. Again, if you struggle, arm straight. Let's bring that right hand behind, keep it close. That's helping you to keep upright, and that's allowing the spine to stretch. And we're now turning over that right shoulder. So as you're doing this, first thing to do is just check the right foot is still flat, close to that left leg. That left arm is still on the knee, and we're turning. And then after 10 seconds, we're facing forward, and then we're going to change again. So let's go back, right leg forward, left leg over, and then we're placing the right arm on the knee, left arm behind, breathing in, we hold, exhale, we're going to turn. For this second one, hopefully you've loosened up a little bit, which is going to allow you to maybe turn a little bit more. Hopefully you're going to be able to start to look behind, if not a little bit closer than before. 10-second hold, come back, switch legs. So left leg, right leg over, left arm on, right hand behind, breathe in, sit up, exhale. We want to try and stay fairly upright, so we don't want to be leaning back. If we lean back, we're just taking the stretch away. If we're nice and upright, we're working through the spine and through the side of the back. A nice little twist, holding 10 seconds. So we've done 2 on each side. We're going to come up, going to relax from there, going to hug those knees into the chest, give ourselves a moment to rest, and then we're going to change to the next move into the fourth move. So for the fourth move, we're going to take the right leg out to the side. So you've almost got your legs here at 90 degrees. You've got the right leg facing the wall there on the right. We're going to bring that left leg in. Now for this position, if you get any cramping in the hip, starts to impinge, then you need to relax a little bit. So you need to take this left leg and take it forward. If you're still getting any kind of cramp, you want to soften the knee, relax this right leg a little bit more. And then once you're in a comfortable position from there, we can work. So from that position, we're going to take the right arm across the body. We're going to take the left arm above the head. So we're lifting that spine, nice and long. Fingertips there being pulled to the ceiling. We're going to bring the head into the right shoulder. We're then going to bring the head and shoulder down towards this right knee. As we're doing that, we're going to bring this arm over the head. And you want to reach as far as you can, as close as you can towards your toes. Reach, 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 reach. If you find this left knee starts to lift off the floor, don't worry. Don't worry too much about that. Just hold and get as close as you can. Inhale and come up. Stretch, lift, lengthen. Breathe in. We're going to go again. We're going to do this 3 times. Exhale. Head to shoulder, head and shoulder to the knee. Can we get closer to those toes? Breathe in, come up. We're going to go one last time. Inhale, stretch. Breathe out, head down, shoulders down, and reach. Then we're going to come up. We're going to relax the arm, relax our legs. Give yourself a moment. Roll into a ball if you're feeling a little bit tired, and then take our left leg out. Bring the right leg in. Listen to the hips, listen to the lower back. If it's getting cramped, adjust the legs like before. We're now ready to take this left arm across, this right arm up. So we're in a nice upright position from here. Head to the shoulder, shoulder, dropping down towards that left knee. The arms coming over the head. We're reaching for those toes. We're breathing out. We're breathing in to come up. Second time, exhale. Breathe in one more time. Exhale. You might find one side is easier to stretch than the other. That's natural. And then after those three, we're ready to come up. Bring our legs in, hug our legs. And then for your fifth and final move, we're going to come back with our feet flat, knees raised, hands behind, and into the table position. Want to have the legs hip width in order to create balance, and just have the heels there underneath your knees. Pushing down, you're going to use quite a bit on the shoulders. Going to inhale through the nose. We're going to drive the hips up. Breathe out. So in that table position, we're looking to bring those hips in line with our knees, in line with our shoulders, creating a perfect table position. Lower down, relax. If we need to take the strain out the shoulders, stretch the legs, go into a spine stretch. Give yourself that moment to rest. Come back up, second time round, feet back in, breathe in, exhale, make sure you're in the position, drive the hips into that table position. We hold. Hold for about maybe 5 seconds will be long enough. 10 seconds might be a bit too long. Aim for 5 at least. Reach forward. Let's do one last time. Breathing, come up. Hands behind. Feet in. Legs hip width. Balance. Exhale, drive. And we hold. 5 seconds. And then come down. Then we just hug. Bring the knees in. And then we're ready to go through the whole sequence again. And we're just going to flow straight from one to the other. All 5 moves coming together, creating a kind of cardiovascular effect with as little rest as possible, stretching from one position to the other. So starting number 1, let's go back to V shape. It's 3 times on each leg. The first stretch is the hamstring, back through the legs. Hands to the floor, hands nice and flat. Breathe in through the nose. We're going to hold each stretch 10 seconds. On this position here, exhale forward, 10-second hold. Slide back up, let's go again, breathe in, second time. 10 seconds. Return, let's do one more on this side, breathe in. Exhale, third time. And then return. Now let's change over to that other side, breathe in through the nose. Exhale. Hopefully now the second time around, Just find it a little bit more easy. You've loosened off, you've stretched through the first stage, and everything's a little bit easier to manage. Come back up, let's go again, breathe out. And then return once more, breathe in and exhale forward. And hopefully you can also keep the legs a little straighter as well. Return, come up. Okay, ready for move 2. Hands down, hands behind, bring the feet in, bring the knees up. Let's exhale, feet together, bring the knees down. We're going to hold 10 seconds. Bringing those knees down, 10-second hold. Bringing the knees up, second time. Exhale, drop. 10-second hold. Then we come up, third time down, breathe in, hold. Exhale, press. And then return, we come up. So we're going to straighten that right leg. Move number 3. Right, left leg over. Going to take the right arm over, left knee. Left arm behind. Breathe in. Exhale, turn. 10 seconds. Hold there. Facing forward. Let's switch to the other side. Left leg forward. Right leg over. Spin that left arm on. Right arm behind. Exhale. 10 seconds. Let's see if we can look a little bit further over that shoulder. 10-second hold. And then we're ready, facing forward. We're going to switch second time round. We're going to do 2 on this one. So last one for this side. Switching over, in position and turn. So one more after this on the other side. Looking over that shoulder. And hold 10 seconds. And I'm facing forward. Let's do that last one now. So left leg forward, right leg over, left arm up, right arm behind. Breathe in. Here we go. And over that right shoulder we go. So after 10 seconds, facing forward, give those knees a bit of a hug. Move number 4. Let's bring the right leg out. Let's take the left leg in. Let's bring that right arm across, left arm up. Nice and long. Stretch number 1, 3 of these stretches. Head to the shoulder. Head and shoulder down to the knees. Breathe out. Let's reach over. Let's aim for those feet again. Aim for those toes. Breathe out. We're not going to hold for 10 seconds. We're just going to hold for a couple of seconds and then come up because it's quite a restricted stretch. It's quite hard to hold for long periods. So we're just going to go for a couple of seconds of a hold position there. Because we're flowing straight from one to the other, we want to be able to get as much out of the stretch, and sometimes that can mean holding for less time. Okay, last one from here. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, reach over. And then we come up. Now we're ready to change. So, left leg out. Right leg in. Bring the left arm across. Bring the right arm up. Breathe in through the nose. Head and shoulders down. Exhale over. Inhale up, lengthen, exhale. One more time, breathe in, up and exhale. So now we're ready to come into that last move. So bring the legs, turn to our position, hands behind, feet down, knees raised, heels underneath the knees, feet hip width apart. We're going to hold 5 seconds at the top in the table position. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, lift. Drive those hips. We want to get those hips in line with knees, in line with shoulders. Nice straight line. 5 seconds. We're going to do this 3 times. Ease down. Spine stretch. Just use that period for a time of rest. Recovery time. Hands down. Feet in. Breathe in. Number 2. Exhale, lift. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Legs stretch. Breathe in. Spine stretch forward. One more to go. Breathe in. We come up. Hands down. Feet in. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Last time. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come down. And then rest. Give yourselves a bit of a shake. Loosen up. And if you need to take a couple of minutes just to curl yourself into a ball, just let the heart rate come down. Catch your breath if you're feeling a bit tired. And maybe just lay down on the back and just gently loosen off through any tension that you're still holding. Give yourself a moment for the heart rate to sink and for you to completely recoup and re-energize yourselves. And that concludes our flexibility session for today. Hope you're feeling refreshed and re-energized, and I will see you for the next session. Until then, take care and stay in good health.